Welcome to Copenhagen, everybody! Welcome to all of you guys here in Tivoli, and welcome to all of you guys watching from home.
Bienvenue à Copenhague. Bienvenue à vous, spectateurs ici dans le jardin du Tivoli. Et bienvenue aux téléspectateurs et fans du vélo du monde entier. C'est un honneur de vous accueillir ici au Danemark.
For the first time in history, the world's greatest cycling race has come to Denmark. And we, the country, Dennis and I, have been looking so much forward to this day.
Oh, haven't we? And ladies and gentlemen, we have a spectacular evening ahead of us. A spectacular evening presenting all of the riders in all of the 22 teams participating in the Tour de France.
But it's not all about cycling tonight. We also have some live music for you guys. Here on stage, the world famous and Danish artist Lucas Graham is performing later.
And we will do our very best to give all of you watching a great, great evening. Bienvenue à la présentation officielle des 22 équipes du Tour de France 2022. Welcome to the official team presentation of the 2022 Tour de France.
We are not all alone tonight. In fact, all of Copenhagen is following this great event. The streets of Copenhagen are full of people, young kids, older kids, their parents and grandparents. They're all cheering for the riders who are on their way right now here to Tivoli.
And making their way to the stage now, the very first team. As you notice, we have put on masks, and Stine is just about to put on masks. That is because we want to protect the riders when they come close to us here on stage. Trek Segafredo is the first team, an American team with a Danish twist. They actually have 5 Danish riders all together. They're not all doing the tour, however. There are 8 different nationalities in this team they brought to this Tour de France. So far this year, they have 13 wins, and they are primarily focused on stage wins in this tour, and they do have several potential winners, one of them being Danish. Also a team that reached the Tour de France podium 2 years ago with Australian Richie Porte. And look at them making their way in through the gardens of Tivoli. Isn't that a beautiful sight, ladies and gentlemen? And here we have them on stage.
They are Mads Pedersen from Denmark, Bauke Mollema, Netherlands, Jasper Stuyven, Belgium, Tony Galopin, France, Quinn Simmons, United States, Tom Skuins, Latvia, Alex Kirsch, Luxembourg, and Giulio Ciccone from Italy.
Mads, I know you have been preparing and focusing so much for this, not least for stage 1, the time trial. We actually wrote it together, you and I. What is your goal? What is your dream on stage 1? They love you. Copenhagen, we have to move on.
No, biggest dream will be yellow jersey on Friday evening.
Let's leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, Mads Pedersen and the whole team of Trek, Segafredo. The next team on stage here in Tivoli is B&B Hotels, KTM. And here they are, the French UCI Pro team, their third participation in the Tour de France.
Franck Bonamour from France, Cyril Barthes from France, Alexis Couchard from France, Jérémy Lecroc, France, Cyril Lemoyne, France, Luca Mossato from Italy, Pierre Roland, France, and Sebastian Schönberger, Austria.
And here closest to me is the most aggressive rider in the Tour de France last year, le super combatif l'année passée, Franck Bonamour. Quels sont vos objectifs cette année? I love you. Quels sont vos objectifs cette année?
Bonjour à tous. Oui, c'est un nouveau Tour de France qui commence avec une belle équipe ici au départ. Avec notre équipe B&B Hotel, on va essayer de montrer le maillot et de faire le mieux possible.
Merci, Franck Bonamour. Merci, B&B Hotels, KTM. Thank you.
As we see the riders go, we see others coming. Next up in line, we have the well-known Spanish team, Movistar. This year, the team is without the legend Alejandro Valverde, but the ambitious captain, Enric Mas, is leading the team once again. He finished number 6 in the Tour de France last year, and he just extended his contract with the team until 2025. The telephone team, as they are called, has had 8 victories this year, and one of the latest was in Criterion du Dauphiné, where Carlos Verona won the 7th stage.
One of the longest lasting teams in the whole World Tour peloton, ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the stage here in Tivoli with their team captain riding in front. And here we have them almost on stage.
Please give a warm welcome to Movistar team.
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, Enric Mas from Spain, team captain. From the United States, Matteo Jorgensen. From Spain, starting his 13th Tour de France in a row. He's been doing the tour every year since 2010. Imanol Arviti. From Spain, Carlos Verona. From Portugal, Nelson Oliveira. From Spain, Gorka Izagirre. From Austria, Gregor Mühlberger. And finally from Spain, Albert Torres. Let's give them a hand as they leave the stage. Team Movistar of Spain.
We totally understand you want to stay on stage, but...
It is an amazing sight standing on stage here in Tivoli, but we need to move on. Thank you. Good to see you.
And now it's time to meet a French team who has participated in the Tour de France for 25 years. Cofidis is led by the captain Chilon Martin. Martin finished in the top 10 of both the Tour de France and the Vuelta a España last year. And now he's hungry for more together with his team. Here they come, Team Cofidis.
Et voilà, bienvenue à Tivoli. And let's hear the names we have from France. Team captain Guillaume Martin. From France, Victor Lafay. From Germany, Simon Geschke. From Spain, Jon Izagirre. Also from France, 4 wins this year, Benjamin Thomas. Fast man from France, Brian Coca. Also from France, Anthony Perez. And finally, from Germany, Max Walscheid. Merci. Thank you very much, Équipe Cofidis.
Next up is a Belgian team with a new name just before this tour. Former Alpecin Phoenix, now they are called Alpecin de Koning. A team who experienced having the yellow jersey for 6 days last year after Mathieu van der Poel won the second stage of Tour de France. This year, Alpecin de Koning has already shown great form in races like Giro d'Italia, Tour of Flanders and Milano-San Remo.
Alpecin de Koning, ladies and gentlemen. First up, Dutch superstar. He's won the Tour of Flanders twice, the Amstel Gold Race, Strade Bianche. He was yellow jersey last year. From Holland, Mathieu van der Poel. From Switzerland, Sylvain Dillier. From Germany, Alexander Krieger. From Belgium, Edward Plankaerts. Also from Belgium, Jasper Philipsen. And from Belgium, Guillaume van Kersburg. Italian, Christian Sparagli. And from Austria, finally, Michael Kogel.
Mathieu van der Poel, you wore the yellow jersey for 6 days last year. What has that done to your motivation this year?
Yeah, I have the same motivation, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult, I think, this year. Last year was 2 stages that suited me really well. But of course, we're going to try and hope to get a good few days here in Denmark.
I wish you and your team all the best. Thank you so much. Give them all a big hand as they leave the stage. Thank you, guys, and enjoy. Good luck.
Thank you, guys. So the next team that we're going to meet comes from very, very far away. Actually, Stine, if I say Australia, what comes to your mind?
I'm thinking of a certain crown princess here in Denmark.
Yeah, I'm not sure she's with us tonight. I'm pretty sure her husband is here, the Crown Prince. But yeah, exactly. But we also have a UCI World team from Australia, and that team is Bike Exchange Jayco, and they are the next team, making their way here to the stage. More than 10 years of experience. They have so much quality. They've held the yellow jersey, they've won stages, and this year they brought some really, really fast guys to Copenhagen. And they brought, not to forget, a Danish gentleman who actually lives right here in the center of Copenhagen, Christopher Juhl Jensen.
Welcome on the stage, Michael Matthews, Australia, Dylan Groenewegen, Netherlands, Luke Durbridge, Australia, Luka Mečkec, Slovenia, Christopher Juhl Jensen, Denmark, Jack Bauer, New Zealand, Nick Schulz, Australia, and Amund Grøndal Jansen from Norway.
It's crazy, huh, Chris? It's crazy. Michael Matthews. No, Michael. I'm curious. I'm curious, Michael. What did Chris Juhl Jensen tell you about Denmark, about riding bikes in Denmark?
He definitely didn't tell me it was this beautiful and with this amount of people.
Did he tell you, Michael, about Storebæltsbroen, the bridge? Nobody's listening anyway. What an amazing night. What an amazing night here in Copenhagen. Michael, we don't have time for any more, but thank you so much. Let's give them a hand, guys. Bike Exchange, Jayco.
Here goes Julien Alaphilippe.
Julien Alaphilippe, c'est bon, c'est gagné. C'est gagné en français en jaune.
Mathieu Van der Poel.
Il va aller décrocher donc sa première étape sur le Tour de France pour sa première participation. Roglic est tombé. Roglic est tombé. Primoz Roglic est tombé.
Big crash by Caleb Ewan tied up with Peter Sagan there.
Cavendish takes the stage.
Quelle est dingue l'histoire de Mark Cavendish qui renoue avec le succès sur le Tour de France.
And Mark Cavendish wins number 32.
Pogacar.
This rider is stating that he is the rider to beat in this year's Tour de France. The yellow jersey is losing yellow right now.
C'est avec l'attaque de Pogacar. Alors que ça attaque avec Richard Carapaz et dans sa roue, Tadej Pogacar.
Tadej Pogacar has ripped through the Tour de France like a tornado. Will be the yellow jersey tonight. Sven Gaard has cracked Tadej Pogacar on the climb of the Mont Ventoux.
Incroyable image, Jonas Vingegaard qui a décroché Tadej Pogacar.
Is this going to be the record of Max? Mark Cavendish, 34 wins of the Tour de France.
34 victoires d'étape pour Mark Cavendish.
There's the yellow jersey. Richard Carapaz now attacks. 100 meters to go.
Et il est en train de céder.
Look at the speed of the yellow jersey. He's conquered the mountains. He's conquered the Tour de France.
Mais c'est bien lui le plus fort, Tadej Pogacar. Et ce Tour de France, il sourit aux audacieux.
What a finish.
Who's going to get it? Photo on the line.
Et c'est Wout van Aert qui s'impose.
What amazing pictures from the Tour de France last year. Now it's time to meet the next team. They are called EF Education Easy Post. It is an American team and it's managed by the former rider Jonathan Bortos. A team with a lot of experience in the Colombian rider Rigoberto Urán. They had 6 wins this season. Unfortunately for him and for Denmark, the excellent Mikael Valgren has to watch this from home. He had a terrible crash a few weeks ago. We wish him all the best. Here comes his teammates on stage, and they are from EF Education Easy Post.
And let's have all the names from EF Education Easy Post. From Colombia, Rigoberto Urán. Rigoberto Urán. From the United States, Nilsson Paulus. From Denmark, former Tour de France stage winner, Magnus Kort. From Great Britain, Owen Dull. From Portugal, Ruben Guerrero. From Germany, Jonas Rutsch. From Italy, former winner of Tour of Flanders, Alberto Bettiol. And from Switzerland, Stefan Bisegger. Magnus, sig et par ord til Tivoli. Say a couple of words to Tivoli.
Jamen, det er helt fantastisk at være her i Danmark i det her fantastiske vejr. Og også et par...
What a crowd. What a crowd. Magnus, we don't have any more time. I have to send you off stage. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, EF Education Easy Post, thank you so much. Amazing. So the next team on the way to the stage, Total Energy, the team of manager Jean-René Bernaudot, a team with lots of experience on the world stage. They've done the Tour de France for ages with different sponsors, different names. This year, however, is the first year with the Slovakian superstar Peter Sagan in the team, but the core is still French. The strong French riders like Pierre Latour, like Anthony Turgy and Alexis Villamot. And then a late call-up for Edvald Boasson-Hagen.
And here they are on stage. Peter Sagan from Slovakia. Edvald Boasson-Hagen, Norway. Alexis Villamot, France. Mathieu Bourgodeau from France. Marseille Bodnar from Poland. Anthony Turgy from France, Pierre Latour from France, and Daniel Oss from Italy.
Peter Sagan. Yes, you're on. The microphone is yours. Peter, I want to ask you. I'd like to ask you, Peter. You've had some health problems, COVID and stuff like that, but you also just won the national title again, as we can see from your jersey. So tell us...
Thank you.
How is your condition, your shape?
Let's see. I'm very surprised. Wow, it's very beautiful to be here back again in Tour de France and see all this crowd again after all COVID stuff and things. Thank you.
It is amazing. Peter, the green jersey, you've won it 7 times. Is that your objective again? The green jersey, you've won it so many times, 7 times. Is that your objective again?
Yeah, well, let's start and we'll see day by day, for sure. Without try, you don't know, then let's try.
Thank you so much, Peter. Thank you, Team Total Energy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
And now we have a German team who has existed for 12 years. One of the key riders is Alexander Vlasov, who have shown good shape by winning Tour of Romandie this year. Hans Grohe has had a great year so far with 19 wins. stage.
So let's move on to the names already. We have Alexander Vlasov, winner of Tour de Romandie, third in the Flesh Wallon. From Germany, stage winner in the Tour, the Giro, the Dauphiné, and German time trial champion Lennart Kemner. From Austria, Marco Haller. Also from Austria, Patrick Konrads. From Germany, stage winner last year in Nîmes and just crowned German road race champion Nils Pollitt. Austrian road race and time trial champion Felix Großschartner. And from the Netherlands, Danny van Poppel. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Bora Hansgrohe. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Awesome, he said.
You said awesome, Lennart Kemner. Now, before we move on with the team presentation and to the next team, we would like to welcome here on stage two people that really, really look forward to this Grand Départ. Well, we all do, but they also have a lot at stake here. So please welcome Lord Mayor of Copenhagen, Sofie Hæstorp Andersen, and the General Director of the Tour de France, le Directeur du Tour de France, Monsieur Christian Prudhomme.
Monsieur Prudhomme, welcome to Denmark. When did you first start to think that the Grand Départ could be in Denmark?
The very first time I came here in 2011 for the Road World Championships, I was so amazed by all these people on their bikes. After I saw the Great Belt Bridge and I had goosebumps.
I can imagine. Sofie Hæstorp Andersen, what does it mean for Copenhagen and Denmark in general to have the Grand Départ?
It's fantastic and it's historic. I mean, it's the world's greatest cycling race meeting the Danes, the world's greatest cycling nation, and the world's best cycling city. And you know, we love bikes. It's not just something that we take to go from A to B. It's part of our DNA. It's part of our culture. So it's just amazing.
I know you ride your bike yourself. What is it about cycling that you love so much, like 1,000 or maybe more other Danes?
Well, I go on my bike every time I can. And why have one bike if you can have three? But for me, it's easy. It's healthy. It's green to take your bike. And that's why I love it so much. I even took it to Paris one time. To collect money for the Children's Cancer Foundation. And just 2 weeks ago, I went on stage 2, Tour de Storebælt, 100 kilometers, just to test what does the Danish wind mean to the cycling race. It was tough.
It was tough, I imagine. And Christian Prudhomme, you have been to many, many, many team presentations. And now I'm maybe looking for a positive answer. But what do you think about this one?
You own this crowd.
I give you the first yellow jersey of the Tour 2022.
But what is your favorite thing if you can only pick one thing about Denmark?
Hygge.
Hygge?
I like very much your way of life. You are kind people, you have passion for the Tour, passion for the Tour de France. And that's thrilling for us. Mange tak.
I hope you will have some hygge the two of you, Christian Prudhomme and Sofie Hestorp Andersen. Give them both a big hand as they exit the stage. Thank you so much and enjoy.
And moving on with the presentation, the next team has really been one of the revelations, one of the success stories of this year in cycling. Intermarché, Wanty-Gobert, Matériaux, with no less than 15 wins so far this year, actually with 9 different riders. It's their second season in the World Tour. They still haven't won a stage in the Tour, but maybe this could be the year. They did bring along to Copenhagen a very fast Norwegian named Alexander Kristoff.
And here they are in a line from Norway, Alexander Kristoff. From France, Adrien Petit. From Italy, Andrea Pascalon. From Belgium, Kobe Goossens. From South Africa, Louis Montjes. From Germany, Georg Zimmermann. And from Netherlands, Taco van der Horn. From Norway, Sven-Erik Bystrøm.
Alexander, skal vi gøre det på norsk eller dansk, eller hvad synes du?
Ta det på norsk, du.
Yeah. No, we probably better do it in English because we have a lot of international viewers. This is your 9th Tour de France, Alexander. You only missed it last year and you won so much in your career. Can the Tour de France still motivate you?
Of course, it's the biggest race in the world, and only that is big motivation. And to come back here for 9th time is a big privilege, and yeah, I hope to perform again, and that's the big goal.
And it's been a really, really good... It's been a fantastic season for the team, really a breakthrough year. So with what ambitions do you come here to the Tour de France?
Yeah, the team has been really good so far, but yeah, the ambition of the team is to take a stage win and get Louis up in the GC, so that's our goals, and yeah, stage win is the main goal.
We wish you luck, Alexander. Let's hear it, Tivoli, for Team Intermarché, Wanty-Gobert, Matériaux. Thank you.
And in a moment, you will meet a team from Netherlands. DSM has 7 different nationalities among the riders, and the only French is Romain Bardet. Bardet is riding his 9th Tour de France, and he has won 3 stages so far. Maybe a record will be bigger this year. Team DSM's main goal at the Tour 2022 is to win stages. So now they are moving on to our stage here in Tivoli. Please be prepared to welcome them here on our stage. The team is called DSM.
And let's have the names. We just need everyone in place. We have Romain Bardet of France, 2 times on the podium, King of the Mountains 2019. From Italy, Alberto Dainese, stage winner in the Giro d'Italia this year. From Germany, winner of the Paris-Roubaix and Milan-San Remo, John Degenkolb. From the Netherlands, Niels Eekhoff. Australian Chris Hamilton. From Norway, Andreas Lignesund. From Holland, Martin Tuschfeld. And finally, American Kevin Femark. So, Romain Bardet, I'd like to talk to you. English is okay, I guess. 3 stage wins. 1 mountain jersey, 2 times on the podium in Paris. Romain, what is your objective this year?
Yeah, I'm super excited to be back on the tour after last year, and yeah, we have a super great team here. I'm really happy, and it's thanks for the warm welcome here in Copenhagen. It's super nice.
I think a lot of people remember you had to abandon the tour 2 years ago. You crashed very hard. So have you missed being back?
Yeah, me too. I also already missed the tour last year, and yeah, I hope to finish it off in a better way this year.
And you have won big stages on big mountains, Péragude, Mont Blanc. How about a win on Alpe d'Huez this year? Alpe d'Huez, a nice place to win.
Yeah, for sure. There is Alpe d'Huez is mythical, and I mean, yeah, every mountain stage for a climber is special. But there is also a new one of the Granon, which will be probably the queen stage of this year race. And but for sure, as a climber, Alpe d'Huez is also a dream.
Thank you very much, Romain Bardet. Thank you very much, Team DSM.
And now it's time to meet a team from Kazakhstan. Manager Alexander Vinokurov participated in the Tour de France 9 times and won 3 stages when he was a rider. Last year, the Astana rider Alexei Lutsenko finished number 7 overall in Paris, and he became the first Kazakh rider to secure a top 10 result since 2005. The team has 4 wins so far this year. Please welcome them here on stage, all the way from Kazakhstan. Astana, Kazakhstan team here in Denmark.
Yeah, a team that used to have a lot of Danish riders in the squad earlier on. Let's have the names here, ladies and gentlemen. A stage winner 2 years ago from Kazakhstan, Alexei Lutsenko. From the United States of America, stage winner in the Giro last year, Joe Dombrowski. From Kazakhstan, Dmitry Grustev. Italian, Gianni Moscon. From Kazakhstan, Andrei Zeitz. From Italy, Fabio Felline. Also from Italy, Simone Velasco. And the final rider is Alexander Ryabushenko. He is not here with us tonight. He is on his way to Copenhagen. So, say hello to Astana, Kazakhstan team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. What an amazing night here in Tivoli. I hope the coming riders will enjoy this also here on stage. Team Arkea Samsic is a French team. You see them here. The team was founded in 2005. The team is led by the experienced Colombian rider Nairo Quintana. He is a former winner of the Vuelta a España and the Giro d'Italia. But he has also won 3 stages at the Tour de France, not to forget. Arkea Samsic has 11 wins this year, and they are aiming for more in Denmark and France. So please welcome Team Arkea Samsic.
It is a pleasure to have you with us, guys, here in Tivoli. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Giro and the Vuelta, 2 times second in the Tour de France from Colombia, Nairo Quintana. From France, winner of 2 stages and the mountain jersey in the Tour, Warren Barguil. Also from France, doing his 9th Tour de France this year, Maxime Bouet. A fast Frenchman, Amaury Carpiot. And also a very fast Frenchman, Hugo Hofstetter. And from France, Mathis Louvel. The former British champion, Connor Swift. And from Poland, doing his first Tour de France this year, Lukas Ovsian.
Nairo Quintana, bienvenido a Copenhague. ¿Cómo te sientes aquí en Tivoli, en Dinamarca? ¿Cómo te sientes aquí?
Muy bien, tenemos muchos amigos colombianos y también muchos amigos franceses y de todo el mundo que está animando bastante nuestro equipo, un equipo que llega con mucha ilusión para este Tour de Francia.
Sí. Y una pregunta. ¿Qué piensas sobre la segunda etapa?
Bueno, es una etapa que todos estamos nerviosos porque seguramente va a haber mucho viento y va a ser pues, con mucha atención por la ubicación y la definición que va a tener esta etapa, sobre todo para la clasificación general. Los que queremos luchar por la clasificación general es muy importante y bueno, esperamos de poder pasar bien. Algo de experiencia tenemos y poder terminar con una sonrisa.
Disfrutas y gracias, Nairo Quintana. Thank you, guys. Give them a big hand. Exit the stage. Akea Samsic, thank you, guys.
So, Akea Samsic leaving the stage. Thank you for being with us. Have a great race. Next up is the team that actually won the team competition in last year's Tour de France. They also won 3 stages last year with Slovenian Matej Mohoric winning 2 and Belgian Dylan Teuns winning in Le Grand Bonan. And they got off to an excellent start this year with Matej Mohoric winning Milan-San Remo after his kamikaze-like descent from the Poggio, and Dylan Teuns taking an impressive win in La Flèche Wallonne.
From Italy, Damiano Caruso. From Poland, Kamil Gradek. From Australia, Jack Haig. From Slovenia, Matej Mohoric. And from Spain, Luis Leon Sanchez. From Belgium, Dylan Teuns. From Slovenia again, Jan Tratnik. And from Great Britain, Fred White. Please give the guys a great hand. And guys, please enjoy the Tour de France. But unfortunately, you can't enjoy more time on stage.
Bahrain victorious, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Grazie. One of the key elements of this Grand Départ in Denmark is the longest bridge that the Tour de France has ever crossed, the Great Bell Bridge on stage 2.
And when the riders will reach this Great Bell Bridge on Saturday, there will be around 17, 18 kilometers left from the stage, and it will definitely not be the easiest part. I guess, Dennis, some of the riders might already have nightmares about this.
Oh, I'm sure.
Others might see it as an advantage. What do you think?
Well, if you are used to riding in the crosswind in a country like Denmark, the Scandinavian countries, or even Belgium, Netherlands, you know how to use it as an opportunity. But as you say, a lot of riders are afraid of it because it can create chaos.
Why is this wind so difficult? Try to explain to me and to people.
Well, the problem is you're afraid of losing time. Mm-hmm. That's the whole point, because if the wind blows from the side and they do these echelons, at a certain point there's not room for any more on the road, and then they lose time, and that can be expensive.
All right, let's have a look at stage 2 here in Denmark. And I can already tell you guys now, he is coming back later with a pretty cool show. Just wait and see.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, the official team presentation of the Tour de France. We're in the middle of it and we're live on stage in Tivoli Gardens right here in the center of Copenhagen. Less than with the most amazing crowd of any team presentation ever, I'm sure.
For sure.
And we're less than 48 hours away from the beginning of stage one of the tour right here, close to where we are right now, actually.
Let's meet the next ones coming here, Dennis.
Yeah, riders of the remaining teams are making their way through the streets of Copenhagen, cheered on by a massive Copenhagen crowd. Just look at these pictures. We also have an evening with excellent weather in Copenhagen. Families, friends, people outside enjoying, welcoming the tour, cheering on the riders.
Look at this, Dennis. They are enjoying, for sure.
They're having a great time. Absolutely having a great time. Here is Israel Premier Tech. And the next team on stage here will be the AG2R Citroën team. One of the leading French teams. They've had a little bit of a quiet season so far with 5 wins, but they just got an excellent result in the Critérium du Dauphiné with Ben O'Connor in 3rd place. A team that's had the same sponsor, AG2R, for 24 years and a lot of big results, both in one-day races and in Grand Tours. The core of the team is French, but they actually have riders from 4 different nationalities in this Tour de France team this year. From Australia, from Luxembourg, Belgium and France. And here they are riding through Tivoli. Danish flags, a massive crowd cheering them on with team captain Ben O'Connor in front. Look at them coming here on stage. AG2R Citroën team.
Meet the team from Australia, Ben O'Connor. From Belgium, Oliver Naesen. From France, Benoit Cosnefroy. And from France again, Geoffroy Bouchard. Another France, Aurélien Perret-Pentre. Michael Cherel from France. From Belgium, Stan de Wolf. And from Luxembourg, Bob Jungels, who is not present tonight.
Ben O'Connor.
Hello, thank you everyone. It's amazing. So sick.
Don't you just wish this could go on for hours and hours?
Sorry.
Don't you just wish this could just go on for hours and hours?
It's absolutely beautiful. So thanks everyone for turning up, and I can't wait for the race on Friday and the weekend.
Ben, stage winner last year, 4th place on GC last year, an excellent result. What do you aim for this time?
Yeah, I mean, this year, hopefully I can do more or less the same. It'd be super amazing to finish on the podium, but, you know, the tour is the tour. It's just crazy, it's madness, so I think just with all the boys, we want to have the best time we can and, you know, enjoy it also, you know, it's pretty amazing.
A rider like you, well, you can do everything, but you're a great climber, first of all. So I have to ask, does it inspire you or does it scare you to start off the tour in this flat and windy country of Denmark?
Yeah, for sure it can be a bit scary, but it's also part of the course. You know, you have to be a bit aggressive and a little bit of a mongrel, and you know, you have to really. Sorry, this is for the Aussie guys there. You have to really get in, not be scared, because if you are, then it's a bit of a dangerous sport.
Thank you so much, Ben O'Connor and the AG2R Citroën team. Let's send them off with a Copenhagen welcome. Thanks, Ben.
And from Belgium, it's now a pleasure to introduce to you Lotto Soudal, a team that has a mix of experienced riders like Philippe Gilbert, who is riding his last Tour de France, and new faces like Andreas Kron, who is riding his first. Here they are, guys, Lotto Soudal.
So, here we have them on stage. Let's have the names. From Australia, 5-time stage winner in the Tour de France, Caleb Ewan. From Belgium, he'll turn 40 years on Tuesday, doing his Tour de France number 12. And the last one, a legend in cycling, Philippe Gilbert. And Tivoli from Denmark, first Tour de France for him, 24 years, Andreas Kron. From South Africa, South African champion Reinhard Janse van Rensburg. From Belgium, Brent van Moor. Also from Belgium, Tim Wellens. Tour de France debutant, second in Paris-Roubaix last year, Florian Vermeersch. And from Belgium, Frédéric Frison.
Come on, Dennis. We need to speak to some
I'm right behind you.
People here. Andreas Kron. How does it feel being at your first Tour de France and meeting this?
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot set any words on it. It's just incredible to stand on, this scenario.
But your first Tour de France, are you nervous? Are you calm? How do you feel?
I will come until, I came here.
Okay.
Now I'm a little bit nervous.
That's the impact you have on him, Copenhagen.
But one more question, because how does it feel to be on the same team as Gilbert, who is riding his last Tour de France?
Yeah, it's a dream to ride with him. We have to help him with all the technology, but it's go good.
Philippe, from Andreas riding his first Tour de France to you doing your 12th and final, and actually a few months ago I didn't think you would be here. What is it like knowing this is the last time in this race?
It's nice, and especially being with Andreas. Today we passed 500 meters from his house in Denmark. And I think it is special moments for him because I had the chance to do Grand Départ also in my hometown in Liège in Belgium, and this is a great feeling. So I'm happy to be part of the team, share my experience, and of course helping Caleb for the sprints.
Yeah, Philippe, tell us the objectives of the team, because obviously you have one of the fastest guys around.
Yeah, the rocket, like we say. Huh? Rocket, sorry.
Rocket. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Thanks, Philippe. I think we're happy for now. I want you to give them a warm applause, Copenhagen. Philippe Gilbert, Andreas Kron, Lotto Soudal.
From Israel, we now present Israel Premier Tech. In New Jersey today, as a part of a project helping children in Rwanda to start cycling. And here we will meet the 4-time winner of the Tour de France, Chris Froome. The team also includes the Dane Jakob Fuglsang, who finished 3rd in the Tour de Suisse this year. The team has 10 wins so far this year, and they are looking for more, I'm sure. Here they come through Tivoli to our stage. Please give a warm welcome to Israel Premier Tech.
Here we have them, ladies and gentlemen, Israel Premier Tech. And the crowd is going bananas. Let's have the names, guys. From Canada, closest to us, Michael Woods. I was trying to say from Canada, Michael Woods. From Denmark, the absolute #1 Danish GC rider during the past 10 or 12 years, Jakob Fuglsang. A 4-time Tour de France winner, winner of 7 Grand Tours altogether from Great Britain, Chris Froome. From Canada, replacing the Israeli champion Goldstein, Guillaume Boivin. From Latvia, Christ Nylands. From Canada, Hugo Uhl. The Australian veteran, Simon Clark. And also in the team, but not present on stage tonight, with us, Daryl Impey of South Africa.
So, Chris Froome, this is the 10th time that you're riding the Tour de France. Go on, Chris. What is
Cheers.
it? What is it that makes you keep coming back? What is it that makes you keep coming back?
I mean, the Tour de France is where it's at for us. I just wanted to take this opportunity quickly just to say I've been to 10 Grand Departs of the Tour de France. I've never felt the energy that I felt here tonight. So. Amazing.
You are amazing, guys. I hope you can feel from home watching. Okay. I can't get a word here, Dennis, it's you.
Jakob. Makes you proud, huh? Of our country. Jakob, it's your 11th start in the Tour de France. That's 11 Grand Departs. That's 11 team presentations like this one tonight.
No, not quite like this one. This one is special.
It does make you proud, doesn't it, to be from Denmark?
Very proud, and I'm super proud to be here, and I'm proud to see all you guys out here and supporting the tour, and I'm proud to show my teammates and the other riders what wonderful people are here in Denmark, and yeah, it's brilliant.
And Jakob, if I say this is the year you change your second places on stages in Tour de France with a stage win, huh? You can't hear anything. Okay.
We can only hear Fuglsang.
Ladies and gentlemen, they can't hear anything. Ladies and gentlemen, let's send them off stage. What an amazing team. Israel Premier Tech, thank you so much. images from the third stage on Sunday in the eastern and southern part of Jutland, also a beautiful part of Denmark. And now we're waiting for the next team, Groupama FDJ or FDJ, the French team with some very interesting riders, both for the mountains, for the GC and for the time trials, especially perhaps the one here in Copenhagen on Friday. Groupama FDJ, a very ambitious team, 10 wins this year so far. But don't forget, 5 of those wins were at World Tour races. A team that's been part of the cycling world stage for decades, led by Marc Madiot, one of the most charismatic leaders in cycling.
Stage winner in the Dauphiné this year from France, David Gaudu. Time trial specialist from Switzerland, Stefan Küng. From Canada, Antoine Duchesne. And from Luxembourg, we have Kevin Chenier. From France, Olivier Legac. Third in Tour of Flanders from France, Valentin Madois. From France once again, Thibaut Pinot. And from Australia, Michael Storer.
Stefan. Hello. Stefan, we call you time trial specialist, but actually you are much more than that. You've had an excellent season so far. But on Friday, it's all about a time trial, 13.2 kilometers here in Copenhagen. How do you see your chances?
I think there will be no time for sightseeing, that's for sure.
But you did that today.
Yeah, I will go all in and try to win, that's for sure. Last time there was an opening TT, I was second in Düsseldorf, so I tried to do one better.
And to me, Stefan, this looks like maybe the strongest Groupama FDJ team you've ever had to the Tour de France. Do you agree?
Yeah, probably. We have a lot of different cards to play. We have our leader for GC, David, then a few stage hunters, and yeah, we'll see what these 3 weeks bring.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Groupama FDJ from France. So, next up is a team that I know many of you here in Tivoli are looking forward to seeing. Almost half of the team in this tour is Danish. It's Quickstep Alpha Vinyl team. Without world champion Julian Alaphilippe, without 34-time stage winner Mark Cavendish, but for years and years the most winning team on the world tour, not least because of their excellent sprinters and their excellent lead-out train. This year, the main sprinter is Fabio Jakobsen, but the last rider to lead him out is still the same. It's Danish Michael Mørkøv.
Enjoy, guys. Here they are from Netherlands, Fabio Jakobsen. From Denmark, Kasper Askren. From Belgium, Yves Lampaert. From Denmark once again, Michael Mørkøv. From Italy, Andrea Baggioli. From Denmark again, Mikkel Honoré. From Italy, Mattia Cattaneo. And from France, Florian Sénéchal.
I want to start with you, Fabio, because of your history and your terrible crash 2 years ago that, well, almost cost you your life. I have to say on behalf of everyone, it's so good to have you here on the tour. So good to see you. Welcome to Copenhagen.
Thank you very much.
And what is it like to be here?
It's amazing to see all the people here already in Denmark. It's truly special. I got goosebumps when I entered the stage, so...
Thank you so much. Fabio, you aim for stage wins, of course. What about the green jersey that your teammate Cavendish won last year?
Well, maybe we're gonna try, but first we're gonna go for a stage win.
Thanks, Fabio.
And Kasper Asgreen, what do you think?
Det er fantastisk, er det ikke det?
Det er fantastisk.
Og kæft, hvor gør I det godt, København.
And Kasper, I will continue in English though. Kasper, I also have to say it's so good to see you here because you also had a crash some weeks ago. How are you feeling?
Better and better every day. The last couple of days have improved a lot, and we're still 2 days out. So come Friday, I hope to be 100%, and I'll give it everything.
So what I hear you say is that you're still aiming for the stage win on Friday.
I'll try my best. That's for sure.
Thank you so much, guys. A lot of Danes, a lot of good riders. Thank you so much. Give a big applause. Quick Step Alpha Vinyl Team. Next up in line, we have a team from Great Britain with a lot of great riders. One of them, Geraint Thomas, is a former winner of the Tour de France and recently winner of the Tour de Suisse. The team also has a very fast time trial specialist. He's called Filippo Ganna, and he is a world champion at the moment. Ganna must be considered as one of the favorites to win the first stage here in Copenhagen. Ineos Grenadiers has 26 wins this year. That says a lot. A great team. And now they are filming, making selfies, enjoying the ride here up on stage. To meet you guys here in Tivoli, please welcome Ineos Grenadiers. So, from Great Britain, say hello to Geraint Thomas. From Italy, Filippo Ganna. From Colombia, Daniel Martinez. And from Spain, we have Jonathan Castroviejo. Great Britain, Thomas Pidcock. From Great Britain again, Luke Rowe. From the Netherlands, Dylan van Baarle. And from Great Britain, Adam Yates. Geraint Thomas, welcome to Copenhagen.
Yeah, thanks. That was a great reception, yeah.
Geraint, you have tried so much in your career. What does the Tour de France this year mean to you?
Well, it's the biggest bike race in the world. It's always a pleasure and honour to race it, especially with a team like this. And yeah, starting something like this makes it even more special.
But what is your goal as a team this year? Sorry? What is your goal as a team this year?
Well, try to win as much as we can, basically, you know.
Sounds like a good idea. And Filippo Ganna, welcome to you also. Filippo, they're yelling.
Wow. Everyone say the Tour is biggest race, but I think also for the people.
I guess you just had a minor look, or maybe more, on the route on Friday. What do you think of it here in Copenhagen?
We try to go fast, but for sure there is a lot of guys strong, but we try to be the best, no?
But I'm gonna ask anyway, are you gonna win the first stage? Are you gonna win in Copenhagen?
It's the first time in Copenhagen, but I think I come back again, but not for the race.
Fair enough, for the people. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the Tour de France. And give a big applause to Ineos Grenadiers. Okay, now I understand why you left me, Dennis. What do you think, Tivoli? Handsome guy?
Well, I felt I needed to sort of dress up for the occasion. I mean, all of Copenhagen is dressed in yellow, so why not me? Plus, now we're getting to maybe some of the biggest favorites for winning the yellow jersey, and very soon the defending champion, Pogacar. So I decided yellow is the color.
I feel a bit underdressed, but okay. Let's go to the next team, guys.
Yeah.
The next team you can see here is from the Netherlands and is called Jumbo-Visma. It has two of the great contenders for the podium in Paris. Last year's number 2, Jonas Vingegaard. three-time winner of the Vuelta a España, Primož Roglic. This year, they are both captains on the team, but can they find the tactics and the strength to beat Tadej Pogačar? I guess we will know in the coming weeks. Please, guys, welcome here on stage, Jumbo-Visma.
Let's have the names, guys. Here we have the team from Slovenia, winner of 16 stage races, Primož Roglic. And are you ready? Are you ready, Tivoli? From Denmark, last year's runner-up, Jonas Vingegaard. From France, wow, Tivoli. Now, trying to move on. I'm trying to move on. From France. From France, Christophe Laporte. From the United States, Sepp Kuss. A rider that almost never finishes outside of the top three in anything. Belgian, Wout van Aert. From the Netherlands, Steven Kruijswijk. From Belgium, Ties Benoot. And last but not least, from Belgium, Nathan van Hooijdonk.
Jonas Vingegaard. Am I right if I'm saying that you are a bit touched emotionally right now? Yes. Yes, I could tell. Do you have something you want to say to these guys? Just enjoy.
Vingegaard.
Yes, this is very emotional, and I want to say thanks to everyone, and what a warm welcome. So yeah, that's Danish, but I can't.
That's okay, Jonas. That's okay, Jonas.
Primož Roglic. I guess there are a lot of people here, and maybe also watching from home, thinking you're two captains this year. So, who takes the final decision of you two guys? People don't care.
What do they think it,
Nah, maybe.
Vingegaard.
Vingegaard, okay. And Dennis.
Wout van Aert, just one short, quick question. When you leave Denmark after stage 3 on Sunday, how many stage wins do you have, do you think?
I think it's only three stages here, right?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Team Jumbo-Visma, let's send them off with a Copenhagen cheer. Jonas Vingegaard.
Thank you, guys.
And now everybody, the team of the defending champion, the 22nd and last team of this presentation, UAE Emirates team, making their way to the stage. This year they got even stronger with some very good signings over the winter, so now they no longer have the best rider in the world, they also have one of the best teams. Here they are, UAE Team Emirates and the defending champion, Tadej Pogačar.
Please give it up for last year's winner of the Tour de France, Tadej Pogačar. He's obviously from Slovenia, and from Denmark we have Mikkel Bjerg. From Poland, Rafał Majka. From United States, Brandon McNulty. From Spain, Marc Soler. From Switzerland, Mark Hirschi. And from Norway, Vegard Stage-Lingen. And last but not least, from New Zealand, George Bennett.
So Tadej and Mikkel, I'd like to talk to you guys. Tadej, first of all, welcome to Copenhagen, welcome to Tivoli. What's it like to be here?
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
What's it like to be here with us?
Yeah, thank you for the welcome. Nice dress, by the way. I really like it.
Thank you. You want one? You want one? I can get you one.
You give me number. It's an amazing place, amazing people, atmosphere, and I can.
And today you have a Danish teammate. And he's more than a teammate. He's your friend, Mikkel Bjerg. What has he told you about Denmark? So amazing. Today, what has he told you about Denmark?
That they don't have any climbs.
True.
And they like potatoes.
Mikkel, tell us a little bit about your relationship, you and Tadej, because I know you're good friends. You've also been roommates many times.
Yeah, me and Tadej have done some races together, and normally he only asks me to pull in the flat, but in this race sometimes he also asks me to pull uphill. So yeah.
Have you showed him around some of your training routes? I'd like to just ask you one more question today, because I've always wanted to ask you this. You strike me as someone who always likes to have fun, no matter what you do. So what's more important to you, to win at any cost, or to have fun, enjoy yourself?
No, to have fun is the first priority. That's why we have such a nice group. We have fun every day, every moment of our days, in the bus, in the training, and in the race. And I think we're gonna smile until the end, no matter what.
Perfect words. perfect words to end this interview. Ladies and gentlemen, the defending champion, Tadej Pogačar, and his team, UAE Team Emirates. Thank you.
When I was 8, I started to watch the Tour de France. I couldn't stop to watch it, so it really got me there.
Now I can say that I do the Tour de France, and I think that's going to be pretty awesome.
Racing the Tour de France, that's definitely a privilege. That's something that will be really big.
Pretty cool that we get to start in Paris and really get the atmosphere from the men's race.
That's pretty awesome. I'm sure it will be the thing that everybody's tried to win.
I want to be the first woman to put on the yellow jersey.
Moi, je m'attends à juste un événement interplanétaire de malade. Je vais faire partie de ça.
D'ailleurs, on fait la dernière étape du remontée quand même mythique qui est la planche des belles filles.
Les gens, ils sont pas prêts à voir le spectacle qu'on va leur offrir.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah, July will be fantastic in any ways if you love cycling. For the first time in history, the women's Tour de France will have 8 stages, and it will start in Paris the day after the men's finish. So, Danish July cycling.
There is so much to look forward to, and it is going to be historical. The women's Tour de France, 24 teams are taking part, and it all begins, as you say, in Paris at Avenue des Champs-Élysées in Paris, and it ends at Super Planche des Belles Filles 8 days later. It will be absolutely magic.
And it's so well deserved, I must say. Women's cycling deserve this. It's developing these years.
The races are... I watch a lot of the races. They're high level, they're entertaining, they're fascinating, and it's great to watch. And that's why I also think that the Tour de France Femmes avec Swift is going to be a success at the very first instant. Absolutely. Just like this crowd and this evening has been. It's amazing. I mean, we almost can't hear ourselves speaking.
Yeah, all of the questions we prepared for the riders, doesn't matter. They couldn't hear anything.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and we could just go on forever and ever we would like to, and I think people here are ready also. But
Dennis, now we have reached the big finish. The big show is about to end, but we have one great thing to look forward to first.
absolutely. For the second time tonight, we're going to meet a guy who was actually born and raised here in Copenhagen, and he still rides his bike around the city and lives here. His songs have been streamed more than 5 billion times around the world. He was Grammy Award nominated. Here is world-famous Danish artist Lucas Graham and his song Take the World by Storm. Thank you. Thank you, Lucas Graham. And Tivoli Garden. Wow. What a singer, what a band, what a party, what a night. Thank you. And this is it for the team presentation. So thank you to Tivoli Gardens. Thank you to everyone watching.
So there's only one more thing left to say. Vive la Tour!